Some local donors of organ transplants are planning to attend the National Organ Transplants Olympics. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the story.
Well, today we're talking about the Organ Transplant Olympics that is coming up soon in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm here now with the head of MOTEP, Lillian Sutherland, and it's been a while since I've had you on in an interview, and of course she's in charge of the organ transplant situation here. She'll get into that. I'm here with a mom, Debbie Aronstein, and she has a son, and she's going to tell you about the history of him getting a transplant when he was 2 years old, I believe, and he is an Olympian.
Yes, my son is now 20 years old, and so he's had his liver transplant for 18 years, and he participated in the transplant games 3 times in tennis.
What's his name?
His name is Justin Ehrenstein, and he graduated from Country Day School, and he goes to Northeastern in Boston.
Well, before we get into the sports aspect of it, let's get into the history of the medical situation with your son.
He's fine now, but he is on anti-rejection drugs, and with most transplant patients, they need to be monitored, and most of the time things go good, and once in a while things happen.
Right. All right, then let's get into the sports part of it now. What does he do in the Olympics?
He participated in the tennis, but they have many different games, track and field, basketball, swimming, volleyball.
And how long has this been going on, to your knowledge?
This has been going on since the 1980s, but has become more popular in the 1990s and 2000. They started in Texas, and they were in Orlando twice, and been in Minneapolis, Louisville, Kentucky, and this year they're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Wonderful.
Now, Lillian, you showed me some information, I believe, of someone who is representing...
Loma Seeley is going to be participating, and before we get into that, Deb is being very modest. Her son was gold medalist twice, and of that we're very proud.
Wow. And that's congratulations to you. I know you're very proud of that.
Yes, thank you.
All right, okay.
So Loma Seeley is a native Virgin Islander, and she has had problems from about age 1.5. She was successful in 2005. She received a double lung and heart transplant, and that for us is huge. Because whereas we're going to take kidney transplantation for granted because it is so common now and so successful, to have somebody come back when she was told that there was no hope outside of a transplant, and to be in a position where she was able to receive a double lung and heart from a 16-year-old. Loma has gone from not feeling up to anything much. Now she's going to be participating in the 1,500-meter walk for the transplant games, and she's also bowling as well. She's roller skating and just living and enjoying life, and hers is a story that we like to promote because there is indeed life after death.
Oh, wow. How many years have you been doing this with organ transplant?
This is our 10th year. This is our 10th year, and what we do is we create an awareness. We have been able to see some successes. So one of the problems we continue to have is that persons who have gone down to motor vehicles and filling out information for a driver's license, for example, indicating yes on the form, you get the license and it says no. And we're again asking those persons to draw to the attention of the individual who is taking care of that at the time that it should indeed say yes, and it insists that it be done.
All right. If people want to know more about your organ transplant program, how can they get in touch with you?
They may be able to reach me through the St. Croix Foundation or Lillian Sutherland at 719-7892. We don't usually do this, but because Loma's case is so special and we're so proud of her and the way she's promoting organ donation, we're going to say to persons who are interested in making a contribution to Loma's cause, if you feel so inclined, to send a contribution to the St. Croix Foundation. In the memo section, we're asking you to put her name, Loma Seeley. But we have just about a week to do this because the transplant games do take place from the 11th to the 16th of July. And if anyone should approach you on the street and ask for a monetary contribution in MOTEP's name, that's not the way we operate. It's through St. Croix Foundation. If you call them, they'll be happy to tell you how to handle that.
Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much.
You're welcome. Ms. Aronstein, one more time, congratulations to you and your gold medalist son.
Thank you.
The very best in his endeavors in Pittsburgh, PA.
Thank you.
Hope he brings home the gold, Mama. All right, do the right thing, and that's the gift that keeps on giving. And I know you got some wings waiting for you in heaven. Congratulations. You did. All right, I'm Wes Small for News Channel.